If you wish to eliminate knee pain and nothing else has worked for you, I have the perfect exercise for you, so stick around. My name is Mark Mulcahy. I am the owner of the Elite Knee Rebuild, and I help people from all around the world eliminate their knee issues when nothing else has worked for them. I have experienced this exercise being very successful with people, especially those between the ages of 40 and 70, some of which have been dealing with knee pain for years. So if this sounds like you are in the right place. So people often ask me, Mark, what's the best exercise for the knees? How can I improve the strength of my knees? But the better question to ask is, why are your knees in so much pain? Did you injure it before? Do you have a degenerative issue such as osteoarthritis? Did you have a previous surgery? The list goes on. For that reason, I'm going to give you one exercise that takes care of a lot of these issues and gradually reduces the pain you're experiencing as you get better at it. Before I show you this exercise, let me begin by saying your goal is to eventually get as close as you can to a full depth heels to floor squat. But I understand this may be difficult, especially if you have any of the issues that I mentioned earlier. But regardless of the cause and regardless of your personal history, the reason that something like a heel to floor squat may be difficult for you is because your knee simply cannot tolerate the demands that you're putting on it. So the goal with this exercise is to gradually improve our ability to tolerate this demand. And the fastest way to do that is one leg at a time, where we're gonna pop one leg up on the box like this. And the goal here is to gradually push our knee further and further forward without pain. So once we hit perhaps a spot like this and we can feel a bit of pain develop in our knee, that's when we stop. We've hit our threshold, and the goal is to develop our pain-free ability. So if you practice this position, how this generally works is what was once painful. So let's say this point here is painful and I cannot go any further. I just need to go to here for now. I need to find the zone where I can exercise and perform this without causing pain. And over time, that pain zone lessens and lessens, so I can go a tiny bit further and a tiny bit further. And a great way to measure this is by calculating the angle that my knee is at. You can practice doing this at whatever level you're at for 3 rounds of 8 reps on each leg daily, and you'll notice that as you begin to do this more and more, that this angle that we shot at the start gradually decreases. And when that angle begins to decrease, you'll know that you're building your knees and your ankles' ability to tolerate something like a full depth squat. It's what we spoke about. We're building that tolerance that we need to meet the demands of our lifestyle. One thing I see a lot of is trying to fix this problem just by brute force and just trying to force our way down. But as I said, the best way to do this is just by going one leg at a time, especially because we can actually measure where we're at. And if you make it a goal of yours to improve by 1 degree every 5 days, and if you add that up and let it accumulate, as you can imagine, your knee will just be able to go further and further and further over your toe, and you'll dramatically increase the ability of your knee to tolerate the demands of your lifestyle and the demands of something like a full depth heel to floor squat. Another reason we do one leg at a time with this exercise is because one leg is generally stronger than the other. And this is a fantastic opportunity to create some balance between the 2 legs. If you think about the modern training systems, if you walk into a gym, a lot of people are training 2 legs at a time, which is great. But for knee issues specifically, a common cause is one leg being stronger than the other. So again, that will make something like a heel to floor squat quite difficult, because if one leg is handling most of the demand, that might put our knee under pressure. So what we want to try to achieve here is just one leg at a time and measuring the angle on both, so we know we're heading in the right direction, so we know that one leg isn't disproportionately stronger than the other. So again, think about getting 1 degree further every 5 days, at least 1 degree further. You may be able to tolerate more. 1 degree may be perfect for you, but if you aim for that as a bare minimum, when that accumulates, it's going to make a hell of a difference when it comes to eliminating your knee pain and improving your knee's ability to tolerate your lifestyle and movements such as a full depth squat. Also, if you want me to send you the same device that I use to calculate the angle that my knee was at in this position, so you can see what starting angle that you have and gradually use that to see how many degrees that your angle is decreasing. You'll know you're moving in the right direction if you're measuring it efficiently using a measurement system such as this one. So if you send me a message on either Instagram or LinkedIn, I can send that over to you. The link is in the bio of this video. So looking forward to hearing from you there.